Hello Spurs fans, it's Paul Hotspur Hippie here, the only psychedelic soccer show on the internet. I'm sick. Oh, I've just realised why I'm so hot. I've left the door closed on my balcony. Hang on. What an idiot, hang on. What a professional streamer, hey? Balls off. Why is it so hot? Oh, that's better. Hello, everyone. How are we all doing? I don't know what any breaking news is today, but I see West Ham and Brighton hammered it out to a thrilling 0-0 draw. Dermatron 4000 was telling me about it. I did a stream with him on THFC till I die. It's been a while since I've been on that channel. And Dermot is a fine, funny man. And we had a good old time. So check that out on his channel. And he did a watch along and he was bored, him and Philip. I don't blame him. But that's good for us. A draw, 1 point each. That's points out the table, man. That's points out the table. We're opening a little bit of a gap. The people below us. Not quite enough yet, but it's getting there. If I was David Moyes, I'd think, I need to shore things up at the back a bit. I hear Eric Dyer's available. Maybe he could go there. There's a rumour that West Ham might be interested. I mean, if West Ham buy Eric Dyer, oh my lord, that would be the funniest thing ever, wouldn't it? How's he do it? How's he have a football career, this guy? I just don't understand. Maybe West Ham would use him as some sort of midfielder because he can't defend. Like old Davison Sanchez, he could defend, but he just wasn't good enough. But he's doing really well at Galatasaray. His water always finds its own level, so he's doing all right. Eric Dyer, though. David Moyes, I'm only joking, man. I'm only saying this because I really want to keep hold of him. I really want to keep Eric Dyer. Hands off Eric Dyer. He's ours. He's one of our longest serving players. God, I'll be so happy when he goes. It'd be great. Oh, well, I just came. I thought I'd do a quick stream because I'm going out tonight. I'm getting up to no good at all. Hey. So I thought before my festivities start, because I don't want to do a stream after. That'd be. I'm doing a stream before, and look. I was going to say look who the cat's dragged in, but what a terrible thing to say. It's Ellie. Hello, Ellie. How Paul catching you live again? I can thank being so sick with COVID. Oh, you poor thing. Sorry to hear that. But so happy. There's hardly ever catch you live. God, there's like a gale blowing in through there now. I think there's a storm coming. Hardly ever catch you live, my old cobber. Come on, you Spurs, and come on, you Ab. Oh, I'm going to have to figure this out now. Come on, you Aussie bastard. That's what it must be. Aussie bastard. Yes. Hey, Yasarian. Captain. Yeah, it's not Major, it's Captain. Captain Yasarian. Afternoon, Paul and Hippies. I'm guessing there might be some breaking news with yet another stream today. No. I still haven't caught up on your content earlier. Well, that's what I wanted to do. Hang on, my camera's glitching. Let me just kick that in the date and get it all nice and buttery smooth. There we go, all done. Oh, now I've opened the window, I look like a ghost again. I suppose this is my natural hue. The camera doesn't lie. Hang on. Hang on. Don't mind me. There we go. Make it look as if I'm not anemic. No, I just figured you're sorry because, I've been doing a lot of streaming in the morning. And people in Australia don't really get up as early as me usually. So I thought I'd do one in the evening so that it's more convenient for you. Well, mainly you, but anyone else in Australia. You're on fire. Peace and love, man. In Ange, we trust, and come on, you Spurs. That's it. Hotspur Hippie Hour brought to you. Oh, I can't say it yet. Oh no, I've already done my plug, haven't I? I've got to find. I'm getting more devious with the way I'm revealing my sponsor. Oz Trail. Got it from Bunnings, which is, God, it's a I think, what's the equivalent in England? BBC, is it? No, B&Q, is that what it was? B&Q? Bunnings, it's like the cyber fascist corporation of hardware. It's a horrible place. Hey, Tigaro SPT, a member of the Hotspur Hippie commune. Nice to see you, man. Thanks for dropping in. Afternoon, Paul. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you. Happy New Year. Tigaro. MG. G'day. Happy New Year. Ange gave Dyer his token farewell appearance against Bournemouth. He won't play again. Oh, don't go, Eric. Don't go. Who's gonna put the cones out? Who's gonna take the nets off the goal at the end of the practice sessions? You know, there's plenty of things he's capable of doing. The traffic cone is actually more deadly in defence than Eric Dyer because you could trip over it. Because Eric Dyer just moves around with people. You know, he always keeps a 5 metre gap, but a traffic cone's just there. You're not watching very careful. Looks like a Blackpool player because Blackpool's kit looks like a traffic cone. Unless they've changed it. It used to be orange and white. They've probably UX'd it. Got some marketing kid in for $15 million. He won't play again. No, I'm hoping, man. I'm hoping. The window's open. Let's get rid of him. Let's get rid of all these people. Oh, we've got one Ronnie. We got one Ronnie in. Another member of the Hotspur Hippie commune. I wonder how many Ronnies we'll get tonight. From one of the 3 Ronnies. I just hope we don't get 4. If we get 3, you might see why in a minute. That was a little sneaky peek for members. Cheers, Paul. No worries, man. Ellie, just a girl who loves Spurs. Could be Aussie bastard, but it was Ange Ball. See, my warped mind, it malfunctions, man. But it was a cryptic genius stroke, if mine, lol. Ange Ball, in Ange Ball we trust. Or Alan Border, if you're an Australian cricket fan. If cricket's still a game, I don't think it exists anymore. No, there's a test match at the SCG today. Got some people off this morning. Andy is Mr. Crystal Palace. Hello. G'day from Thailand, mate. Hello. Spurs and Palace win, so I'm pretty happy. That's it. That's the way to go. Oh, such a nice breeze. Oh. Tigo SPT. Oh, you're all saying hello to each other. Ian G. Evening from Canada. Hello, Ian. Evening. Is it evening there? Is it? It's evening yesterday. Is it in Canada? Oh, it's later in the day, isn't it? Okay, it's like late evening. Oh, well, nice to see you, man. Well, you lot are all being vocal. Not too many people watching. I thought I'd just, take a punt. What did I talk about with Dermot today? Because he's got his finger on the pulse. He's got his ear to the wall. He's got his nose to the grindstone. He's a man of great knowledge, is Dermot, and I know bugger all. I came up with a theory. About Conor Gallagher. I reckon he might be another Raya. I think we might be doing a little bit of sneaky subterfuge and espionage. Conor Gallagher, we might be using him as a smokescreen, just as we did with Raya. Oh, we're so interested in Raya, let's buy him. And everyone starts saying, just pay the bloody money. I was saying it as well, in fairness. Just pay the bloody money and get him. And who paid the money? Arsenal. And he's shit. Ha 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 ha. And meanwhile, we pick up Vicario, the best keeper in the whole planet, for a snip. So I wouldn't be surprised if all this Conor Gallagher stuff, maybe we might sneak another player that we all have to Google, as Danny Rose says. Thank you, Alan Bennett, England's favourite playwright and taxi driver, for pointing me at correcting me. I did say Danny Rose, but he narrowed it down for me. Because we got Ange doing the scouting, and it doesn't matter if we've got to Google him, because we know we're going to get some gems. That's the thing. We're not going to get Joe Rodon. Got to keep hydrated, man, So I think that could be the case with that. Rumours are afoot According to a lot of people, they're told Dragosin might be coming in imminently, like tomorrow, before the end of the week. What day is it today? It's Wednesday. Don't worry about that. It's just technology. He might be coming by the end of the week now. Wouldn't that be super cool? I think, I'm pretty hopeful. I think Tottenham Hotspur, by far the greatest football team the world has ever seen, is becoming a destination of choice for players, as opposed to last year, where it was like two North Pole magnets. Tottenham Hotspur and decent footballers. No one would want a bar of us. But now with the changes are afoot, I think the way we're playing football, I think that's exciting for footballers, isn't it? Exciting for footballers. Would you want to play for us? Well, I mean, you wouldn't want to play for Man United. They're crap, aren't they? And also, I think Spurs could do an interesting treble today. We've already got one manager sacked, Steve Cooper from Nottingham Forest. I think if we beat Manchester United, that's Ten Hag off. And then next time we play Chelsea, that'll do with Pochettino. So we'll be responsible for three. Remember Ted Rogers, by the way, when he used to do 3-2-1? Old Limmy's been doing this on his stream. I don't know if you're of my vintage, but it was a thing. He used to go like that. And he said, I bet you can't do it. And I know me and my mates would try at school, and you're supposed to go 3, 2, 1, but he does it really quickly. But me and my mates used to do it at school. It never looked right. And the bloody reason is Ted Rogers is a cheat. Because if you slow it down, which we've got the technology to do, he basically just goes, in slow motion, he goes, So no wonder it never looked right. Bloody hell, I'm getting up to no good tonight. Do I really need to? My head's giddy already. Nick Brown, member of the Hotspur Hippie commune. Oh, actually, you know what? I found out something today. That every, apparently, I think, let me just check this out. Yes, I can. I didn't know this. How about this? Kapow! How about that? I can give some free memberships away. So that's all right, isn't it? Ellie got one. Luke got one. I mean, you don't get bugger all for it, really. So, but I thought I'd just try it. So Ellie got one. Luke got one. Richie B got one. El Tel Gockerell got one. And Dave O got one. There you go. That's all right, isn't it? I don't know the point in that, but I just wanted to do it. So there we go. Kev Knight. Morning, Paul. Good to see you recovered the hair. Fucking hell, man. It wasn't too bad in the end, but it's just that initial earlier today in my video where I was just talking about transfer speculation. I still had my headphones on from talking to Dermot. I tried to take the headphones off, pulled some hairs out of my beard. Not all of them. Still got a few left. You recovered the head. Oh, hang on. We've got comments. Hang on. Let's do that. There we go. Sorry, Nick. There we go. Bring up Nick. There we go. There's Nico. Glad to see you recovered the headphones without having to shave it off. You daft bugger. Yes, man. Dire for West Ham. We should start a campaign to promote it. Maybe we should do what the Celtic fans did when Ange was rumoured to be coming to Tottenham Hotspur. They started, it was like an Ange out. Ange isn't good enough for Tottenham. We don't want Ange. It was all Celtic fans doing it. They're pretending to be Tottenham fans. I traced it back. So maybe, hands off Eric Dyer. Hashtag one of our own. Oh, no, I can't. No. Ellie. Happy New Year to you, Tigero, and all the chat. Of course, our Aussie beauty, you, Paul. I think you might need some new glasses in the new year, man. See what you did there? I put in a nice word instead of bastard. Oh, Aussie. Oh, you're so genteel. Well, I'm not surprised. I shouldn't have possibly imagined for 1 second that a lady such as yourself would say a word like bastard. So yes, But you did say it there, though, in fairness. I've never heard Ellie swear. Yusarium. Just play the tube on his intro twice. When you definitely get another one in. Well, that have been 4. Can't have 4. Surely others will create Ronnie themes that count. No, don't. No. I'm flat out doing... In an effort to pressure you into changing the name of your channel. What? Hotspur Ronnie. Maybe I should just change my name. Admit defeat. The Ronnies have overpowered me. That's it. I'm done. Bugger it. Ronnie Beatty. I might have something up my sleeve, Yusarian. Memberships and super chats are available. Edward White of Oz, g'day man. We're starting rumours so our enemies will sign players we don't really want. Yeah, we're negotiating a 10-year contract with Serge Reguilon. Hands off, everyone. He might be going to Bournemouth. That's a bit of word on the street. A couple of Spanish clubs, but also Bournemouth. I think that's not a bad move for him, really. I mean, he's not uber crap, is he? He's just, we need better. I think as backup, I don't want him. I think as backup for Destiny, if we get another centre-back in, we might have the capability of using Van der Ven as a backup left-back, something like that. Tigador, SBT is an Aussie being called a bastard is a term of endearment. Yeah, we'll say it's a cunt as well, isn't it? That's the $sign gone on this stream. I can't do it. I can't. That's what I said to YouTube. Bots are on to me. I'm sure we've been called worse. Oh, yeah, wow. Here we go. Donovan Osterreicher. Friday can't come soon enough. Time to go on a cup run. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be interesting, isn't it? I'm sure Burnley are going to field a weakened team because they want to stay in the Premier League. So we've got a bit of latitude, I think. I'd like to see some youngsters get a run out. See if they, see how they perform in top flight competition. It'd be good. And of course, when you play youngsters, if they struggle a bit, I'm open to it. Because I've got my eyes on the Premier League this year. Not top 4, Premier League. I know it's a slim chance, but we're still in with a shot. So we should really be going for it. Oh, I thought you spelt it wrong on purpose just to be polite there, man. Roll down, watch this space. Yeah, gotta keep my cards close to my chest though. I'll probably never get a chance to do it though, will I? There's me. Oh look, I gifted 5 hippie memberships. Hotspur Hippie memberships. There we go. For no reason. Just I wanted to see how the button worked really. Tigaro SPT. Big up, Paul. Big up, Tigaro. Rolling in with the super chat, double dipping. £5. Thank you very much. That will help me get up to no good tonight. Catching up with a mate. You may know Mountain Bushman from the chat. He's a very close friend of mine, and he's off to Europe for I don't know how long, 2-3 months. He doesn't know yet. So we're catching up tonight. Maybe have a few musical cigarettes. So I won't be bloody streaming after that. Could be terrible. Liam Smith, first time catching the stream live. Sweet kit, mate. Yeah, thanks, man. This is a 1999 kit. It held up really well. The letters are starting to come off a bit. I'm sure I can fix that, and I compare that to the kit a mate of mine in England kindly sent to me. So I can't do much about it. The iridescent is iridescent now. After about 4 or 5 washes, it's crap. But I do like the fit of that one. This one's quite hot. I don't know how you play football and this is quite hot, but I do like this one. Reminds me of Darren Anderton, man, Yossarian. Australians like you when they call you the cunt. That's right. It's better than mates, actually. Mates often said they kind of switch the words around. The number of times I get it, when I'm driving in the Uber, why are you going this way, mate? But, you know how long it's going to take. You know how much it's going to cost. Why don't you just chill out and shut the fuck up and let me drive, eh? The monetisation's gone on this stream. Ron's giving me £5. That'll do. That's all right. That's a day's work. Ron M, I don't know what I'm doing. Up to you, Paul. Don't use me as some sort of guide, mate. Ellie, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Oh, here we go. Look at, you sweet talker. Just you wait till I come over to London, hopefully. Maybe next year. But I'm hoping, but we'll see. The only reason I'm coming is I want to go to Tottenham. I haven't been for years. I haven't been for nearly 30 years now. In fact, no, this is the 30th year. Last time I went was 94. Wow. Dear, oh dear. I had hair. I mean, not that, you know, obviously you can't see that it's gone. Because I forgot. I could just disguise it. Oh, that feels nice. It feels nice. Oh, the comb over. The power of the comb over. Beautiful. Oh. I look like David Coleman now. Because you make me laugh. Thank you, man. Comedy Gold. Thank you very much. Too kind. Too kind. I'm Bonner, another member of the Hotspur Hippie commune. As a backup to Udoggy, I'd keep regular. I don't know, man. I don't know. Otherwise, we would. Oh, no. Not Cess as backup. I mean, you know. I think Van der Ven, don't you reckon? Van der Ven? I mean, if we were chucking old Emerson Royale out there, surely Van der Ven could do it. I think he'd be better than Regulon. No? Yes, no? I don't know. He's unreliable due to injuries and confidence issues. Well, he's never really done it at Tottenham, has he? You know, but he's earning enough money to, you know, retire. So there's always that. MG, surely we've bypassed the days of hanging on to bang average players. Exactly. We need quality on the bench. That's my thoughts, MG. That's my thoughts. I want to see them all rotated out. So Regulon, there's a big list. Regulon, Davies, Royale, Højbjerg, sorry Ellie, Højbjerg, Skip, or Dyer's on his way out anyway. I mean, that's a start, isn't it? Maybe Lo Celso's coming good. Maybe the vibe around Lo Celso's changing. So we'll see. We'll see if his form continues, because that's what some of these players do. Is they'll give you a few good performances and you start thinking, oh, Ben Davies is really good. And then he just, you know, I'm not saying he doesn't try. It's just not good enough. We all go backwards. We go backwards and sideways. That's what happens. But as soon as we start going backwards and sideways, you know, it's not for us, man. It's not for us. Ellie, that's right, Paul. We're winning the league, and now you're going to believe us, and now you're going to believe us. You know we're going to believe us. We're going to win the league. Ange will bring the trophy to Australia and stick it in that crap-ass reporter's face. There's a few of them over here, man. There's a few of them. It's shocking. I mean, I think we got a shot. It's not just that we're in a good position in the table. I just think the football we're playing is brilliant. Liverpool did look good against Newcastle, though. So, you know, that's a tough team to beat. Man City, no. Arsenal, no. Aston Villa, no. It's going to be between Liverpool and Tottenham Hotspur. Maybe it'll come down to when we play them at Anfield. We'll do them there. And then we got the last couple of games of the season. I think we got Burnley and Sheffield United to wrap up the season. And it'll probably be... I love it when people say, oh, well, you know, they're fighting for relegation. They might be... No, they're shit. That's why they're at the bottom, isn't it? They're not going to suddenly play good. They're arse. I gifted the memberships. Oh, did you? What? No, it was me. Hang on. Let me have a look at the... I gifted memberships, man, because I can do 5 free ones a month. But let me just check. Maybe you have done it. What have you done, Ron? Yeah, it was me. I gifted 5 memberships and you did a super chat of £5. There's nothing else there, man. So you haven't slipped up and, you know, given me far more than you wanted. I think that's right. I mean, let me know if you see something different, but that's what I can see. Ellie, just a girl who loves Spurs. Liverpool lose half their goals when Sal... Oh, yes. Ellie, you're right. You're right. Because Mo Salah, I mean, he's one of the world's best players, that guy. He's so good. He's brilliant. You're right. You're right. He's off, isn't he? It's not just us. We've got to take that into account. It's not just us losing players. That could be... Oh, what's Liverpool's fixtures? You got me thinking now, man. What a good point, Ellie. What are their fixtures? Hope they got... Well, I don't know. They got too hard because I don't want the other teams to do well. Okay, so they got bloody Mickey Mouse Cup semi-final. They got the FA Cup against Arsenal. I don't know if I don't think our players are around for this week, are they? Because no, they'll be off playing friendlies, won't they? Arsenal, Liverpool. Oh, damn it! Then they're playing Bournemouth. That could be interesting. Chelsea. Maybe Arsenal sneak in there with another game as well. Oh, it's tricky. That's a good point, though, Ellie. Good point. Mo Salah is a fantastic player. People are going on about 3 Ronnies, don't you? I've got it covered. To resolve the 3 Ronnies situation, okay. Call them Arthos, Aramis and Porthos. You know, when I was a kid, those bloody 3 Musketeers seemed to be on TV all the time. And I thought they were just boring, but... I mean, was that one of Alexandre Dumas's books? 3 Musketeers. Maybe they play the theme tune from the hit film. By the way, and before you ask, D'Artagnan was not a musketeer. No, he was just a bolt-on, wasn't he? You're a well-read man. I've not read the books, actually. I've only just gone off. You know, there's the 3 Musketeers, the 4 Musketeers, the Young Musketeers. Tigro, it's pretty good when someone says a good cunt. It's a compliment. Just being called a cunt is not very positive. Yeah. Well, you say, hey, cunt, how you going? Oh, this is very sweary, isn't it? I've already lost the dollars. Ellie, Ball, you are coming to see me as well? Of course. Oh, yeah, Greek food. Ah, lovely. Beautiful. Have some gyros, man. With me at my home and break some bread. Fantastic. That's a done deal, man. That'd be awesome. But whether I get there or not is the big question. Yeah, I mean, if I get 10,000 subs in YouTube, yeah, I'll definitely do it. If I get 100,000 subs, I'll just be wandering around the world. And then not doing videos and I'll go bankrupt. I'll just... Ah, dear. Wayne Bonner. I'd like to see Van der Ven is left back to cover Udogie, but can play Phillips or Dorrington. But can Phillips or Dorrington play left back? Or left centre back, you mean? I don't know. I would have thought so. Players are too specialised these days. Hang on, I'm hyperventilating. Would you believe it? I've got another 5 memberships I can give. Bugger it. Let's do it. That's me, Ronald, not you. Oh, I gamble this. Who's got them? I don't know how often I'll do this. There we go. So we've got Yanis Rubilis, Fred, Derek Galloway, T Mission and Drooler. You all got free memberships. And you can find out how little the members get now. How little. Because I don't like paywalling stuff, you know. And it's all right. It's not going to like auto renew. That would be taking the piss, isn't it? If I could give free memberships and then at the end of the month, if you forget to stop it, it'll do it again. No, it's just for 30 days. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Yeah, I'm not going to talk about other streamers, Donovan, if you don't mind. You know, that's all in the past, that one. Ellie. Darwin Núñez is no Ian Rush or Luis Suarez. Absolutely nowhere near, man. Nowhere near. Hey, it's Colin. G'day, man. G'day, man. Big up, Paul. Big up, Colin. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Hope you're doing well, brother. Hope you're having a happy new year. Ronald M. Yeah, no, it's me. I've done it again. I can only do it twice, though. Twice per month. MG. Liverpool also lose Endo to Japan. Okay. I haven't actually... Is there's bound to be like a website. I'll just do a Google search. I'm not, which EPL clubs are losing players to AFCON AFC? If like this, don't tell me first up. Oh, okay. Arsenal are missing Mohamed El Neni, Aston Villa Bertrand Traore, Brighton and Hove Albion Simon Adingra, Chelsea Nicholas Jackson, Crystal Palace Jordan Ayew. It's like up to date. Okay. Oh, this is just AFCON, isn't it? AFC. Oh, this is the Asian games. Oh, I asked for both. Okay, we're getting there. It's all right. Oh no, missing one. These are the players missing one. Liverpool only Mohamed Salah. Missing two or more. This is AFCON. Brentford, Bournemouth, Man United. Oh no, Man United losing Onana. They might keep some clean sheets. Sheffield United lose a few. We lose some. Wolves lose a couple. Fulham are losing a load. Not enough Forest. No, they're not losing 6. Ah, well, there we go. I think that was just AFCON. Stupid Google. Dermot Murray. Yeah, I was right about Pep. Man City aren't losing any players to AFCON. Oh, well. But who cares? Because Manchester City are a bunch of dirty, rotten cheats, aren't they? People hold them up as the gold standard. They're cheats. So hopefully next year they'll get relegated, kicked out of the Premier League. I don't care about anything they do. What are they something to look up to, you know? Just bought trophies, just like Chelsea. Bugger them. They don't count. Sorry, I'm sorry. I was hoping, you know, I don't want to play favourites, but I was hoping one of the memberships would go to you. Maybe next month. If that's the case, I may need to rethink how my fellow countrymen have been addressing me. Oh, by the way, there's an Aboriginal land claim going on near me at a park in Hunters Hill. Oh, you should see the local residents. Oh my lord, God, they're not happy. Come on, always was and always shall be. What a great place to do it. Hunters Hill, home of the corrupt. That'd be great. Hope it gets through. Bugger all chance, let's face it. There is no justice in this country. Ellie, Paul, we played versus Salah when he was at Basel in the Europa Cup when he was 21. Is that right? And he skinned us alive. I can't remember that, man. Home and away. You remember that better than I don't, man. Can't remember that at all. Basel. No, it's gone. Gone. Whoops. Marpin Prasai. G'day, man. Nice to see you again. Hey, Paul, which one is your favourite song from Glory Glory Tottenham Hotspur's album? Mine is Hot Shot Tottenham. Oh, God. Well, I don't know. I'm assuming it's all the Chaz and Dave songs on that album. Oh, Aussie's Dream. It's got to be Aussie's Dream. Top of the Pops. Because after Aussie's Dream, and what was the one the next year? I can't. Tottenham's going to do it again. They can't stop the boys from Tottenham. That was a good one. And then it started getting a bit. Yeah, Hot Shot Tottenham. Everyone we know we're the football connoisseurs. 7th time we won the cup. The 8th time we fucked it up. We're Hot Shot Tottenham. I love Chaz and Dave. Chaz and Dave are very good, actually. I think they're great musicians. Chorus, so music dollar bill. Ain't no pleasing you. That's a brilliant song. Rabbit. Rabbit, yeah. Gertrude's another great one as well. Talking ball, Colin says, big up to everyone in the chat. There's me doing that. Kev Knight, I watched the West Ham and Brighton game last night. Well, were you enthralled as Dermot was? Oh my God, I was bored shitless. West Ham need a Dyer in they just to, you know, that little bit of flair, that little bit of je ne sais quoi, that bit of unpredictability. Come on, Moyes. Who owns West Ham? It's not still the Razmag bloke, is it? It's Karen Brady. Oh, look, I did feel a tinge of sadness for West Ham when they moved from Upton Park to that soulless Stratford FC ground. But it was fleeting. But I think, yeah, you're right, David Moyes. I hope we don't lose Eric Dyer. Hope not. Hope he hangs around for another 10 years. Ellie, hey Colin. Sorry, Ronald M. No one running away with the HHHH League of Peace this week, I noticed. No, I'm making a bit of a comeback. I'm not going to put my browser on. Just a bit worried about it. It's so hot. And the fan on laptops, you know, they can struggle a little bit. But no, it's hotting up. Maybe it's what's the word I'm looking for? It's an analogue of the Premier League. There you go. I've got that word right. Digalo SPT. Oh, hang on. I haven't looked at the league after the Liverpool game. I wonder if that's changed things up, because I was second this week. Probably stuffed it up now. Are you telling me because you're telling me, Ronald, because you've done something special? Is that what is this is where this is leading, is it? Yeah. So for the week finished out. Derek Osborne won. I came second, and Aussie's Dream came third, followed by Jose Future Music and Glenn Hoddle. So far for the month, Hoddle's boot is... Oh, no, that's January. Hang on. Let's go to December. Who won December? Let's have a look. Aussie's Dream, champion of December, followed by Future Music and David Calvino wrapping out the podium. I was that month, but this month I've started strong. The weaker Arsenal are, the stronger I become, because I always tip them to lose. What was that? Did I have a... What's that? A pawn set has more clean sheets than... A pawn set has more clean sheets than Manchester United. That's where we're going with this stream, is it? That's where we're going. I try and keep it classy. And you internet nutters out there, you just keep dragging me down. Wayne Bonner. Well. Ronald M. I gave up smoking for the new year, Paul. Wow. Well, good luck with it, man. Good luck. Useless with it, man. I mean, I vape, which is far, far better for you than smoking, despite what the Australian government say. So at least I'm doing something, but quitting nicotine altogether, I've tried, and I just go a bit crazy. Well, crazier. I know I should write it out, but it's hard, man. It's hard. Thanks 70s and 80s, where everyone bloody smoked in front of an impressionable pool. I mean, my mum and dad didn't smoke, but people would come round and every house would have ashtrays. Even my mum and dad, who didn't like smoking, they would give, they let people smoke in the house. That's the way it used to be. Ellie, yeah, they're cheats. Dirty cheats, man. Dirty cheats. Man cheaty. Yes, I like that. Man cheaty. That's who they are. Funny that people Oh, you're so good, man. You're so good. Funny that people don't like feeling they're at risk of losing things they're connected to. Wonder what you're saying there, man. Yeah, bugger the rich white people. Fuck them. Bloody gubbers. That's what they all are at that in Hunters Hill. Corrupt gubber. I think it'd be brilliant if it came through. I mean, there's no chance, is there? But you can dream a bit. It'd be brilliant. Up in Brazil, Paul, you've got to apologise to Gio for swearing on him last night before the game. I have an apology in reserve, but not yet. Not yet. Man, he had a good game, no doubt about it. But one good game. 4 years of not a lot. This is the thing. You know, when we see we can rely on him. In his favour, though, I saw an interview where he said that during the summer, Ange told him he wanted him to stay. So that's a really good sign, isn't it? And then I saw another article, I think it might have been Ali Gold that wrote this, that, you know, word on the street at Tottenham Hotspur is that Gio is a different person. So it's possible, like, you know, redemption can happen. And if it does, well done to him. That'd be brilliant. He had a good game. He's loving Ange's style of play. He certainly is. But prefer to sell him as we need upgrades. Yes. I still think he can be upgraded, you know. We've got 4 midfielders, 4 top quality midfielders fighting for 3 places. 1 more midfielder top notch. And I think we're looking pretty good. Kev Knight, to help fill in an evening, I went back to watch Spurs and Liverpool from August. Liverpool went down to 9 men and they still look dangerous. They're our biggest challenge in my opinion. But we beat them, didn't we? Oh, you know. I think we would have won anyway. I think we were on top of them until they shat the bed. They've got a discipline problem as well. People say that Tottenham have got a discipline problem. I think Liverpool and Aston Villa are the ones that have got big discipline issues. Nottingham Forest, I saw they were physical, but I didn't think they had bad discipline. So I thought they played. Actually, I thought Nottingham Forest played a good physical game. You know, a couple of wonky challenges here and there, but they didn't put anyone in a hospital. Sorry, mate, couldn't help. It's all forgiving here, man. It don't matter, does it? Dirty deeds done dirt cheap. That's it, man. Dirty deeds. The old chat's dried up a bit. Just make sure it's still working. There we go. You're all talking to each other. What's it going to look up? Was it? It's 6:15 in the morning. There won't be any hot breaking news yet, will there? Okay. Oh, Ian Wright's opening his mouth. I don't mind Ian Wright, though. So this is a headline. Definite weakness. Ian Wright says there's 2 Tottenham players he'd definitely target now. All right. So I've got to scroll down right to the bottom. Of course, that's where the quote is. Having 4 fullbacks at the back is a definite weakness. You have Emerson Royale and Ben Davies at the back. If I'm playing against them, I'm putting all my force in to put them under... Genius. Genius. Who'd have thought, eh? Up in Presai. Sometimes it gets so Spurs, Levy is a liar, I hate Eric Dyer. Okay. I don't know what tune that goes to. I don't know what tune it goes to. When's bloody Dragosin coming in then? Oh look, is there anything on the twits? Just want to see him holding up the t-shirt. What I want. Expected to seal the deal within the next few days. Postecoglou wants a quick deal. Do what Ange says. Rhythmic Eye, hello, ma'am. I heard Gio was treated very badly by Conte. Okay. Is that true? I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, apparently, Conte had a right go at Richarlison. Buggered him up for 6 months, basically. I like Richarlison after he scored his goal, though, against Bournemouth because he was laughing and smiling. And that was, I thought that was good. It wasn't like relief, it was enjoyment. So I think I'm liking Richie at the moment. I'm not too worried about up front. I really am not. You got some rhyme mojo happening there, man. You really have. Oh, hang on. Mojo was in this one. Comments are merging. They're clashing. Not surprising he lost his mojo. It's true. Yeah, well, that could be the case. I mean, we were playing like defensive football. I mean, this is another possibility that that Lo Celso just didn't fit in with, waiting for the other team to come at us before we go on the break. Maybe that's, I mean, what footballer would like playing that crap though, eh? James Paratrooper, next 4 Premier League games, if we get at least 7 points, we're going to win the league. That's it, is it? That's how it works. All right. God, that's not many points out of 12. But you reckon that's enough? Okay. Well, all right. I'll buy that for $1. Ellie, be great if on the last game of the season we need to win by beating Sheffield United away, and Liverpool just need a draw and they lose, and we win and win the league. Let's pay back for that handball in the Champions League final. Well, yeah, Sissoko's armpit, eh? But I don't know. We weren't going to win that game. Unfortunately. I was so excited that week because that was right near my birthday. I was also having a tryout in a sports car for an endurance race at Bathurst, and Spurs were in the European Cup final. My birthday happened. That's inevitable. You can't stop that. Well, actually, I suppose that's a blessing, isn't it? I made it to my birthday. That's good. But the racing car people I was going to race with went bust, so I never got my shot, and Tottenham buggered it up in the final. So it was a real arse of a week in the end. Kev Knight, I can't wait for the Man United game. We turn up, treat them like chicken, and give them a good stuffing. Ten Hag will then be out the door. Yeah, I think he's really on borrowed time because when you get ownership changes in, it's like in Hollywood, when new producers buy a studio, the first thing they do is they put all the films that they've made already on the shelf, and because there's so many egos in. When you get to that level of richness, they're despicable scumbags. These people, zero empathy or anything. So you got Jim Radcliffe coming in, little Lord Fauntleroy, and he's going to want to change it all. So the first excuse he gets, he's going to get rid of Ten Hag. I guarantee it. And it could be us, Kev. It could be us that did it. The only thing is, what if they get someone better? I don't know who's around on the market actually at the moment. I don't know. Martin Brazil, yeah, let Louis cook. He might save us a few mils here. Oh, I hope we don't do that shit though. It's so frustrating, isn't it? Levy has been levied up to 30, 35 mils, but dropping it to 25. Classic vintage Levy. You know what I'm thinking, Martin. I'm optimistic about something else here, and I think that because we're playing nice stuff now and everyone's happy, people are going to be spending more at the grounds. More people around the world are buying Tottenham shirts. I haven't seen many more in Australia yet, to be fair. I'm hoping I see some more. But I'm sure Tottenham's revenue would be higher than it was when we were, playing crappy football. So, Levy, what I'm thinking, this is my conspiracy theory. Levy likes that, and he knows that Ange is doing that, so he's got to keep Ange happy. Rhythmic Eye, you're correct, Paul. It's Richie. But I guess it rubs off on all the sensitive ones. Oh, yeah, no doubt, man. I mean, bollocking a player for 2 hours. What's that going to do? What's that going to do? Don't get it. Up in precise, if he's still stubborn about the asking fee, we might have to do crowdfunding to cover the rest of fees for Dragerson. Yeah, Indiegogo. Adrian Cheer, big up, man. Hello to Singapore. Big up, all. Darren Anderton has got to be the OG of... No. No, au contraire, mes amis. Darren Anderton was treated shockingly by Tottenham Hotspur. It wasn't his fault at all. Not his fault at all. It was our medical staff. Our medical staff misdiagnosed him. And because he was like one of our best players, Alan Sugar would put the heat on him. Because you know what player... In fact, this is Darren Anderton. He's the exact opposite of a sick note. He played when he shouldn't, because that's what players do. Players have to be held back a lot of the time to make sure they heal properly. Darren Anderton, Alan Sugar made him play when he was injured. It was the club's fault. I felt so sorry for Darren Anderton because he was such a fantastic player. Anyway, before the Euros, I think in '96, he rang up Terry Venables and said, "Look, I don't know what's going on with his injury. I'm not getting better and I want to play for the Euros." So Terry Venables sent him to his own physio. 2 weeks later, right as rain, had a great tournament for England. So it's not Darren Anderton's fault. And I know Darren Anderton, that nickname, he doesn't like it, and I don't blame him because it is thoroughly undeserved. He was a great player for Spurs, and we treated him badly. We did him wrong. James Paratrooper, 2024 will be a banner year. My most despised politician will go to prison. Well, I wonder which one that is. There's a few of them around, but I can guess. And Tottenham will win the league. That's it. Come on, you Spurs. Ellie says it's an omen as well, Paul, as we won the league 2 times. We beat Sheffield Wednesday both times to seal the title. Is that right? That's a little nugget, isn't it? So this time we beat Sheffield United. Brilliant. Excellent. Oh, wow. Football. See, there's always stories in football, isn't there? There's always story. James E. Paratrooper says Conte's a small, bald man. Hey. You know? I mean, well, what happens if I get a hair transplant now? That's it. I'm going to lose you as a viewer. With anger issues, yeah. I don't know. Look, I think it's a combination of all sorts of things. He wasn't right for Tottenham. Things weren't going well personally for him. And Levy probably tired him a load of old bollocks. But an 18-month contract, not going to work. Up in Prosai, yeah, I'm getting a bit impatient here. Let Dragerson arrive and play the FA Cup. But Levy's still bargaining for the asking fee. Bit falling out of place. Well, by the end of the week, that's what we want. Adrian Tree, I'm wondering what I worry we're doing the same with Betancourt. You know, that thought did cross my mind, man. Because Betancourt, like Anderton, said, look, he wanted to play. So hopefully it's okay. I hope it's okay. I really do. I think Ange is pretty good at looking after players. Just going from, you know, his history and stuff. But ultimately, Ange isn't a doctor, is he? We've got to rely on the medical staff. Shamu Van der Vu, literally 1 minute of Dyer coming on. And I know. Don't tell West Ham. You could almost you might as well just start the stopwatch, mightn't you? It was that quick though. Yeah, you can get the cross in. Get the cross in. Do you want to go that way? You want to go that way? Don't mind me. There you go. Get the cross. Oh, it's a goal. Oh, point. What were you doing? What was it? What a wanker. G'day, Mikel Gregorio. Hi, Paul. I haven't slept all night. Caught you early. Oh, well. I hope you do manage to catch some rest, man. Muppet Presire. Paul, what's your thoughts on the previous game? Was it an ugly win as people proclaim? No. Always. Look, there's a big period of nothing there, wasn't there? There was a lot of that. But what I did like about was 2-0 up. Contrary to the standard way of playing football that every pundit seems to go on about. Oh, you've got to see out a game. You've got to run it to the corner flag. No. Our tails were wagging. We got a third goal, and then Eric Dyer came on and we fucked it up. But that's the way you win a football game. You go out and get another one, and that's what we did. And I thought it was fantastic. So there was lots of good come out. I was pretty happy at the end of it. I'd been up all night working New Year's Eve, and I came home and I was a bit tired, and I did have a gamble. I was a bit flat after working actually, and I thought, should I? And I could have just gone straight to sleep. I would have gone out like a light, but I thought, you know what? I'll take a risk on Tottenham Hotspur cheering me up, and they did. They did. The boys did enough to do that, so I'm happy. James says, Conte has the ego the size of a Roman Colosseum. Ooh. Yeah, well, he wasn't the man for the job, was he? You see what a decent manager's like now, don't you? Antonio Ball. It was Conte Ball, wasn't it? Those people were calling it Conte Ball. Not quite Ange Ball now, as we leak goals worse than a knackered washing machine. Yeah, like a whore's drawers. It was terrible. Paul says, Kev Knight, can you believe this? Gary Neville believes the Gooners will win the league. What the fuck is he on about? I thought Gary was coming over to our side. What's he about? So what? Arsenal are 1 point ahead of us. They're going to win the league, and Tottenham are just, you know, some funny old person wandering around the corner with their underpants down by the ankles or something, shouting at cars. That's Tottenham, is it? According to Gary Neville. What a knob. What a knob. I thought he was on our side. He was warming to us. I can't see Arsenal winning the league. They're never going to win the league. Never. Poundland Pep. He's a fraud. A fraud. Remember, I revealed it. One of my earliest streams. What happened to Arsenal last season. Because he does his dumb team talks. And he did this thing, everybody joined hands, and then they held a light bulb, and the light bulb lit up, and I thought, Jimmy Hill, that looks like bollocks to me. So I did a bit of research on it. It turns out it's absolute horseshit. So what he did was, you can get these like novelty light bulbs off Alibaba for £5. That's what they used. And I reckon Arsenal season fell to bits because one of the players found the trick light bulb, and it's like all their confidence went, and they just couldn't play football anymore, and it's still happening to this day. He's a fraud. Muppet Brazil, I was really pleased, like what we can expect. Ange has been carrying this depleted squad for months, and people expect us to play like City. I believe players played with heart, spirit, and fans' belief. Yeah, very important. But that's so much in football, isn't it? That's what football's all about. I mean, teams can do that. It's possible at Leicester City. Once something magical is happening, you can have such good times. I'm trying to think of some other examples. I mean, Australia winning the Asian Cup in 2015 was a great one, because that was an understrength team compared to what we had in the past. Everyone was saying we couldn't play football like that. Ange should change his tune. And he stuck to his guns, and we won it, and we beat South Korea. Son Heung-min did score in the final. Went to extra time, and we won 2-1. And I was there. It was brilliant. Indeed, it was some individual brilliance that led us through. Well, there's a good spirit around the team. I like it. RB is here. Those pundits are overly biased about their teams. Aren't they? Well, it's like the Gary Neville podcast. What's he going to talk about this week? He's going to fucking moan about Manchester United for an hour, isn't he? That's what he's going to do. These owners, the Glazers, then it's rotten from the top down. It's rotten from the top down, eh? Ain't it? No, they don't say Ecky Thump in Manchester. Yeah. And he says, crap, if Arsenal had a striker, they'd win. Well, they don't. So they're not. Ifs and buts. Arsenal, Liverpool, Man City, etc., etc. I know. I'm getting a bit fed up with it, actually. Because And I don't. It's like I don't. I kind of don't blame the players for being biased in favour of their own team. I mean, what do you expect? But I don't know. Pick players that, I don't know, maybe older players. Get some players in their 50s. Maybe get a YouTuber. No, pundit, fuck that. Fuck that. But I don't know. Don't know how to get around it. Has it always been that way? It probably is. But I don't know. The thing I don't like players involved in the commentary. I'll put that's what I don't like. I don't like this new style of commentary where you've got 2, sometimes 3 people in the box, and they're giving too much opinions about the game, about what teams should do. You know, I'm a bit more John Motson. You know, first of all, he'd tell you what players got the ball, which is great. You know, that's nice. And he wouldn't give too much. You know, he would say things like, I must say Spurs are gaining momentum here. You know, or Manchester City, or Arsenal are shit. But it was very limited, you know, so it allowed you to kind of make up your own thoughts about the game, whereas now you're being told. And a lot of the time they talk such crap. They really do talk such crap. So get the players out of the commentary box. That's not a player's skill. Punditry afterwards, yeah, okay, maybe. Maybe it's nice to hear from a player. Commentary, nah. I want to focus on the game. I want what they say to complement the game. I don't want half my brain having to focus on them talking about some shit that's happened while the match is going on. Just shh. Liam Smith, how did you become a fan of Spurs, Paul? Well, when I was a little kid, I had a football, I had all the teams on it, threw up in the air, landed on landed on West Ham. I didn't like the sound of that. Landed on Tottenham Hotspur. But I really got involved with Spurs when I was at secondary school, and there was a mate of mine and another mate, and I don't know how it happened. One of them, it wasn't my suggestion, that's for sure. One of them said, "Let's go and watch Tottenham," and it was brilliant. It was so good. That was John and Keith, their names were, and it was great. Mikel Gregorio, I'm hoping that by the Brighton away game we should be back to full strength. That'd be lovely, wouldn't it? Brighton home game, isn't it? Thought they're playing at our place. Oh, yeah, I know they're playing at our place. We're going to smash them. It's going to be revenge. You're taking your youngest son for the first time to the new stadium. Oh, nice one, man. How old is he? That's cool. That's cool. I hope you've taken out a bank loan. James Paratrooper. All the frauds and posers are to be expunged from Tottenham. We're building a team of warriors. Yeah, bit by bit, they're on their way out, aren't they? That's all you can ask for. Each window, another couple go. We're not going to get rid of all of them, you know. But it looks like we're definitely... Well, Hugo's gone. Eric Dyer's gone. Well, looking likely. I might say a prayer for that. I don't know if that's the sort of thing you should pray for, you know. It probably isn't. There's better things you could do, isn't there? Donovan Osterreicher. Media couldn't handle the reality where Spurs win the league. So many broken eggs. You can make an omelette. I can't wait. So if we don't do it this year, we're doing it next year. We really are. As long as Ange's happy, the Tottenham hierarchy are doing what Ange wants to keep him happy, to keep the players doing well. We're going to win it next year. Look, we're nearly winning it this year with a lot of crap. Let's face it, a lot of players that let us down. So as they go and get replaced, it's going to be wonderful. Ronald M. Roy Keane. Yeah, Roy Keane was a Spurs fan. Yeah. He goes easy on us. He does. Shmoo Van Der Veel, I like Glenn Hoddle on commentary. Maybe he could replace Madison, Paul. Oh, he could play. A prime Glenn Hoddle could play for anyone, anywhere in the world. It's something me and Dermot reminisced a bit about today, which was the semi-final against Wolves at Highbury in '81, where Glenn Hall just played an outrageous pass. Was it to Garth Crooks? Yeah, Garth Crooks. Goal. Victory to Spurs at Highbury. Brilliant. I was just, the players like that, man. I feel so lucky that I got to see them. Many games live. Him and Ozzy. Stupendous. When I started going, it was kind of, there was a lot of still that early 80s club. Still had Roberts. Miller was just coming to the end of his Spurs career. Chrissy Houghton, Steve Perryman, Tony Galvin, Ozzy, Glenn. I think we topped it up. Who else was in midfield there? Chrissy Waddle came a little bit later. And then Clive Allen. Clive Allen, who was injured Clive Allen was injured for about a bloody year. But just seeing those players play, man, it was magnificent. It didn't really matter what the result was, because inevitably we won lots anyway. We were always competitive. But it just puts a smile on your face. That's what Tottenham's about, putting a smile on your face. Ellie says, Conte ball. Yeah, he was full of ball. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, here we go. This is a big long one. I'm just going to grab a glass of water. This stream is brought to you by Austrail Camping Chairs. It's not really, but Yossarian's making me say it now. Maybe Yossarian, you're on a backhander from bloody Austrail, aren't you? I see what you're playing at. Oh, by the way, if you're still there, Yossarian, I had an American family in the back of my car. Yesterday it was, and they'd be traveling around Australia holiday, and they had a holiday on Rottnest Island, man. I didn't have the heart. I didn't have the heart to tell them where they'd been. I said, look, Rottnest Island has got an interesting past, but I didn't want to burst their bubble, man. Not their fault. That sums this country up. How that place can be a holiday resort, I don't get it, man. It's disgusting. Tigard or SPT. The funny thing about Ange Ball, there's the A word. We haven't really seen it in Top Gear. That is very true. Very true. Due to injury, suspension, and some just can't play. Yeah, that's true. Before the injuries all happened, before Chelsea, we saw glimmers of it, but even then, we didn't see it in full effect, and we were top of the league, man. Yep, you're right. Yossarian, not sure if unbiased punditry from former players can ever exist. It's a tricky one, isn't it? I mean, look at Gus Gould. I heard Gus Gould say something ridiculous when he was on about what was was it Penrith? My history of rugby league is a bit sketchy, but Penrith got smashed by someone, and Gus Gould just kept on saying, yeah, Penrith won the second half. Or they won the first half, whichever it was. They dominated that half. They lost. So it is tough. Three-legged dog, g'day, man. Hi, Paul, can you tell me what channel in Oz is streaming the FA Cup, and will you be doing watch along? I think last year it was, it was on Paramount Plus last year. Who's got it this year? Short answer is it's hard for me to find, man. I don't know. If you probably Google it quicker than me, man. Will you be doing a watch along? Yeah, look, yeah, I will. I think it's at 7 a.m. here. So yeah, I really enjoyed doing a watch along. I didn't think I would. So yeah, I'll definitely be doing it. Well, if I'm awake and I'm around, I should be. I think it's at 7 a.m. on Saturday. Yeah, definitely. Looking forward to a good game. Kev Knight, Paul, it always amuses me when I watch Ian Wright having to comment on Tottenham. He has to be politically correct for TV, but you can see he hates having to admit Tottenham are the business. I love it. Lol. Yeah, I mean, But he seems like an all right guy, you know. A lot of these players are all right. Like Ray Parlour, he seems to be all right. Martin Keown's a total twat. What other Arsenal players have I heard talk? That's about it. So, 2 all right but biased, 1 utter knob. Oh, it's his 21st. Wow, I thought, like, you know, little, oh, oh, nice one, man. That's super cool. Super cool. I hope we do the business for you and your son, man. Ellie says, if butts and monkey nuts. That's, you know, when I said ifs and buts, I'm thinking, oh, I'll have to make up some sort of phrase for that. Because I don't know of one, but ifs, buts, and monkey nuts, that's perfect. Do one, Woolwich, Plumstead, all the way back there and stay there. You've been told. You've been told. James V. Paratrooper, if Dyer don't go to Tottenham, if Dyer doesn't go, Tottenham should give him a new honourable job as the towel and water boy. I think he'd fuck that up. He'd fuck that up, man. He'd give you a glass with a flannel in it, and when you want to get dry, he just chucks a bucket of water on you. He'd get, you know, he'd get it the wrong way around. Useless twat. Edward Y of Oz. I don't think a full strength squad is possible. Someone is either injured, suspended, or on national duty. It's harder, but we've got to do better. I think we've got a lot of improvement there, man. I mean, the ideal, I think, is to have 25 first team player, you know, that sort of standard, which is, you know, that's pretty hard to do. But you know what? If we get into, when we return to Champions League, that's going to entice players as well. I think players want to play for Tottenham now. But it is difficult to get to that stage, isn't it? It really is. Man City have done it because they're cheats. Cheats. I don't know why people keep blowing smoke up Man City's arse. I really don't. Oh, Man City have got a great squad. I hear it on TV all the time. Man City are the team to beat. They're fucking cheats. You know, anyone could just chuck $1 billion at it apart from Todd Bowley. Let's play ball. Todd Bowley. Come on, let's play soccer ball. Touchdown. He doesn't have a clue, does he? Mopping Precise, seeing us together, united and fighting for a team. I don't know since I saw Spurs player fighting for the badge, feeling the honour of wearing this kit. Things are changing. We fans are getting more connected. I know, man. But it's something I said to Ben Daniel on We Are Tottenham TV. When Ange was in the offing, I went on We Are Tottenham TV. I'm not sure I said it to him in that. I sent him a WhatsApp text about it. I won't say what he said because he was so wrong. But he came good pretty quickly. But yeah, I might have to watch those videos of what I was saying before. So I think I did one on March the 22nd for the Irish Hotspur. That's when I was saying that we got to get Ange in. That was 2 days before Conte resigned or left or whatever. So I'm just wondering how it holds up. I reckon it'll hold up pretty damn good myself. Ellie says, nice to hear lady commentators and the first lady Premier referee Rebecca Welsh. Yeah, she ref one of our games, and I thought I didn't notice her. You know what I mean? Which is the best thing you can have with a referee. They don't, they keep control of the game, but it's not all about them. So I thought she was pretty good, pretty good. And female commentators, well, I'd rather have them than Martin Keown. Bloody hell, man. Shmoo Vandervoo. It is, Paul, 9 a.m. my time. Okay, because you're in a different weird part of the country. I forgot where you are. Are you in Brisbane? Well, you're in Queensland. It's not 2 hours difference, is it? What's 2 hours difference from here? Perth? Are you in Perth? Hang on. It's going to hurt my head working this. I can't work it out. You heard what I said. Yeah, it's just... I was a bit torn. I thought, I want to bloody tell people, but then I thought, I don't know if it's the right thing or not, man. But I don't, like I say, they were talking about it as this great wildlife reserve and everything. So they're still pulling the wool over people's eyes, aren't they? By the way, for people who don't know, I'm talking about Rottnest Island, which is a former concentration camp. Aboriginal slaves were held there. Hundreds died. They're buried in unmarked graves where people go camping. And the actual prison called the Quad was turned into a hotel. Not used as a hotel at one point. I think it's just a historic building now. But fuck, if people knew, would people have a holiday in Auschwitz? Camp up, you know what I mean? It's just horrible, man, horrible. And they just don't tell people. They don't tell people. Ellie says she refereed the Fulham versus Burnley game. I've seen it. Did I see it? Did I? I'm sure I've seen a referee one of ours, or maybe I'm wrong. I've seen a referee. Maybe that's how good she is. See, whatever game she was invisible, I think that's a great thing for a referee to be. Up and precise, Sartiers. Oh, man. You're putting in long comments and you're taking spaces out. Just do my head in, man, aren't you? Sarters for not being able to contribute to the team. Billy's crumbling on the ground and standing out for his players. Everyone pulling themselves together. Our team. It's overwhelming to witness this. Yeah, I'm feeling it as well, man. It's been a long time coming, but that's the Spurs I used to know, man. But having said that, if I've got an inkling, this team, not yet. I think it's got the potential to surpass the team of the '80s. I hope it does. I really hope it does. They've got a way to go yet, but it's really promising. Son of our striker, I reckon Van der Ven and Madison will be back up for our trip to Manchester. That's what the word on the street is, isn't it? Wow, we're going to kill them then, aren't we? Kill them. Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Ah, Ellie, Gary Brook. Yeah, man. Gary Brook was our resident sub-midfield. Villa Hazard, Odlo. Yeah, I'm thinking of just a little bit after. So after the Falklands War, Villa didn't come back. So we had Hoddle, Ozzy, still had Galvin, because we got rid of bloody Hazard as well. I think we got rid of him in 85, 86. There was another player. I'll kick myself when I remember it. But you're going back to amazing vintage there. Yeah, Villa, Hoddle, Ozzy, and Galvin. It was such a balanced team. That's the thing about it. When you see a well-balanced team, you can see that football is so much more than the individuals. But when you've got great individuals that, they just enhance each other. It's like a living organism, an 11-headed beast. Wonderful. And that's what I'm seeing a bit. That's why I'm saying a bit Spurs. I'm seeing players backing each other up when players are, going for a wander out of position. They've got the confidence they can do so because someone's there to take care of things if they cock it up. I really like that. Kev Knight, I heard on the grapevine, Dyer has been told, to find another club and go. Personally, I believe Tottenham will either pay his contract off or give him a free transfer to get rid. I think the free transfer might be an option, Sooner the better. Yep. Get him off the wage books. Super chats and memberships are available. I'm probably going to wind it up soon. I might not. I don't know. I know my mate might be here around about 6:30. I need to, freshen up, which means change my tracksuit bottoms for a pair of jeans. I think that's about the extent of it. This is as good as it gets. Fun stream though. I'm enjoying this. You must be enjoying it because otherwise, why would you be watching it? That's nice. Thanks, folks. James Paratrooper. I met this guy at work who's from the UK, and I asked him if he supports a football club. He said Arsenal. I hope he's not a teacher. And I told him his team should go back to Woolwich. Perfect. Plumstead. Going back, send them back even further. Not even from London. Plumstead wasn't even in London then. Oh, you're in Kiwi land. Right. Okay. It's in the That's in the Swiss cheese now, that is. Mopping Precise Ange has not only evolved us in terms of playing style, but also absorbed those toxic traits. 100%. In our team. I've never loved the manager as much as I'm loving Ange. Wonderful, man. In my life to watch this, watching his press conferences, he's just great. I wish he stays with us forever, man, but I'm worried about size, age, or his age coming. I hope Ange concentrates on his health. He's healthy, man. I want him to stay at Spurs forever. So do I, because I think we'll have a lot of success with him. But what might happen is he might win us a few big cups. And maybe like Barcelona, Real Madrid will be after him or something. Or maybe even Liverpool. Something like that. But if that does happen, I'll be grateful for the times we've had together. You know, that's the new benchmark. Whatever happens. I think that's the way Celtic fans feel as well. It's like it's such good times. It's good to have those memories, you know. Paul 123. What time is it where you are, Paul? Are you in New South Wales? Yeah, I'm in Sydney, man, and it's 5:54 p.m. God, I haven't talked this lot for ages, man. Oh. Hey, it's only David Shear. David Shear. Again. Look at this. Bloody hell, David. That's very kind of you. Thanks, man. So, David Shear was gifted out 5 memberships. Thanks, David. The lucky recipients are Bob Down Under, Merovingian 1980, Ray Chrysler, Spurs GCTV, and Paddy Hartnett. Limerick's own Paddy Hartnett. Wonderful. Wonderful. Thank you, David. There's some good people that got memberships. There's no twats that watch this channel, so you're pretty safe bet. Thank you, David. Mikel Gregorio, I think that at the moment we're playing at 40% strength. That's a scientific, under the microscope maybe, scientific measure. To be where we're at is a miracle. It is really. I can't wait to see us at 100. Yeah. Or even 90. I reckon 90% is enough. My philosophy. David Shear, g'day Paul, g'day David. Thanks, man. We're very lucky to have Ange. Hope you've had a good New Year's. Yeah, it's all right, you know. We are lucky to have Ange. I'm glad. Oh, Ellie, yeah, I know. That's Australia, though. That's Australia. Yeah, I mean, I'm not talking shit here. I mean, anyone could, you know, look at Rottnest Island on Wikipedia or something, and that's, you know, disgusting. It's like that all over the place here, to be honest, though. All over the place. We don't look after people here. Love helping everyone out, and great to see you. Oh, it's Faz Radfar, 3-1 Spurs. Big up, Paul. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you. Would you like Ange to play our best 11 for the Burnley match? I think we should, as there's time to recover before the Manchester United game. Like usually, in a usual year, man, I would say yes. Because usually in previous years, it's like we're looking for the top 4. But I think this year, I might be whatever. Might be a dreamer. But I think we've got a shot at the title, man. That's the thing. I think we've got a shot at the title. And so I'd like to prioritise the league, not for top 4, but to win the bloody thing. If it looks like, you know, if we progress through a couple of rounds of the FA Cup, say we get to the 5th round, and say if something's happened and we're 8th in the league, and you know maybe that 6-point gap has grown to 11 points, something like that, then absolutely play the strongest team for the FA Cup. Top 4, I'm not fussed about, but I think it'd be a good chance to see the youngsters. I mean, a lot of people have been crying out to see the likes of Donnelly, Dorrington, Santiago. I think this is a great chance for them to play, because I think Burnley also will be playing a weakened 11 because they don't want to get relegated. So I think, Ange will put out a team that he thinks can win. What that makeup is, I'm not so sure. But I could just see Spurs YouTube blowing up in you know, because the thing is, when you play youngsters, you've got to be prepared. Things not going well. They could be astonishing. They might, you know, have a couple of cock-ups in them. Who knows? Who knows? But, you know, it's probably the same people that are saying Ange should play the youth. When Ange does play the youth, Then it'll be Ange sacrificed the FA Cup just like he did the Carabao Cup. Fuck off. Who's a fuck about the Carabao Cup? Jamesy Paratrooper. Reshbin Chowdhury is the most attractive football journalist. I'd rather see her than those knobs on BBC and TalkSport. David Shear. Oh, I was talking to them. Kev Knight. I remember taking my ex's son to Madrid for his 21st. Wow, he was a big real Man United fan. He loved rubbing my nose in how successful they are. Then they lost 4-1 to Seville. Told him I was a Barcelona fan. Lovely. Remember, folks, divorce is expensive because it's worth it. Up in Presai. Literally, Paul, I can't remember. You are just beaming with joy here at the moment, aren't you? It's fantastic. Can't remember since I've enjoyed getting excited to watch my club. Yeah, me too. I'm with you, man. You know, when I'm watching Spurs play, I feel like a teenager again, man. I am very excited. Like you, man. Since Ange's arrival, it feels like the game is a new episode of a fan ongoing TV series. I'm getting this feeling. You're not the only one. A lot of flip-floppers. Oh, well, you know. Yeah. Oh, no, I just... I'm feeling lucky. I'm feeling lucky about the league for some reason. Just the football we're playing, man. The fans. You're not getting that atmosphere at Anfield, are you? You're not getting it at Manchester City. Klopp keeps on complaining about it. Manchester City, like when we played them up there, there wasn't even a sellout. There were so many empty seats. It's like, what do you want? It just goes to show you that it isn't that big a club. It's been inflated artificially by cheating. Liverpool is a big club. So I'm surprised. I don't know quite what's going on there. You know, why they're not firing off. You know. All right, folks, you know what? 6 p.m. I'm going to love you and leave you. Going to love you and leave you. I've had a fun old time. I didn't expect to stream so long. I always say that. But you lot always come to the party. So thank you very much, people. Let me see. Does this update that? Does that update that over there? Does it? No. So I just got to read it out manually, haven't I? Okay, well, thanks for watching, people. Oh, thanks to me who gifted 10 memberships. It doesn't cost me anything, though. Don't think I was spending money on you lot. Thanks, Ronald M, for the super chat. And thank you, David Shear, for gifting 5 super chats as well. It's only half as many as I did, but, you know, here to pay for them. Thanks for gifting out the memberships again, David. Very kind of you. Thanks for all your support, man. Thanks for watching. Thanks for if you've clicked like and subscribe, it helps with things, you know. I can see with videos, you know, my videos have got a nice little click-through rate, but getting them out to more people is the thing. It's all random. It's, you know, liking and subscribing helps, but so does watching, you know. If you can't be asked doing any of that, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. If you've watched this afterwards, I hope you've had a good old time. Until maybe tomorrow morning, I don't know. Depends how up to no good I get tonight. I think I might get to up to a lot of no good. It's been a very long time. It's probably since I went to Tottenham, New South Wales, actually. So I've had a good old time. So it's a few weeks. Until next time, peace and love, man. Peace and love. Come on, you Spurs. I still haven't updated this thing. There's loads more people there. I'll do it. Sorry, folks. Anyway, bye.